This 5-minute ritual unlocked my wealth. I've always found it difficult to admit this, but for most of my life, I was genuinely afraid of money. And I don't mean just worried, I mean a primal fear. I'd receive a solid paycheck, and my first thought wasn't joy. It was an icy wave of panic, and the question, how quickly will this all disappear? It felt like I was running on a financial treadmill, pushing myself to the limit just to stay in the same place. I tried everything you're supposed to do. I downloaded budgeting apps, repeated affirmations until I was hoarse, and even experimented with questionable money spells from the dark corners of the internet. Spoiler: nothing worked. Money remained this slippery, unpredictable ghost that haunted me. Everything changed when I found a simple 5-minute ritual. And it wasn't about attracting money. It was about finally talking to that one person I had been ignoring my entire life. And in this video, I'm going to show you what this ritual is. Part 1. The invisible wall and the stories we carry. Have you ever felt this? No matter how hard you work or how much you save, there's an invisible wall between you and true financial freedom. You can see a life of abundance on the other side, but you just can't reach it. For years, that was my reality. I was sure there was something wrong with me. Maybe I wasn't trying hard enough. Maybe I was visualizing wrong. The truth, the problem wasn't my work ethic. The problem was that my financial script had been secretly written by a scared, unheard part of me many years ago. We all have these scripts. We call them money stories. These are the deep-seated beliefs about money we absorb in childhood, long before we earn our first ruble. They are formed when we see our parents counting money, hear conversations about debts, and feel the tension that surrounds finances in the family. Think for a second. What's your earliest memory of money? Parents arguing about money. The feeling of shame when your friends had cool things and you didn't. Your first earned bill with the advice to save for a rainy day. A hint that hard times are always just around the corner. These moments create powerful unconscious patterns. Beliefs like, money comes through hard labor, rich people are dishonest, or I'm not good enough for big money. These old stories limit our potential, making us feel unworthy of wealth or even afraid of success. That's why so many of us are stuck. We spend our adult lives trying to patch old wounds with positive affirmations, but it's like painting over a cracked wall. Temporary. You can't tell yourself I am a money magnet when there's a guy inside you who's scared to death of poverty. To really change, you need to dig deeper. You need to get to the source. Part 2, the turning point and the bridge to healing. My turning point came after a failed month. I did everything by the book, visualized, set goals. My apartment was covered in motivational quotes, and yet an unexpected payment wiped out my account again. I remember sitting on the floor among all those goal papers feeling like a complete failure, and in that moment of surrender, a thought came to me. What if it's not about earning more, but about healing the part of me that believes I don't deserve it? It was like a light bulb moment. I realized I had been treating money as something external that had to be earned through hard labor. I didn't understand that my external financial reality was a reflection of my inner world, and a huge part of that world was my inner child. That very guy who once decided he was not good enough for prosperity. Healing this part is the foundation for building real financial well-being. When you're not driven by old fears, you can make clear decisions, take calculated risks, and finally start effectively using all those strategies. Investing, career growth, that actually work. So, how do you build this bridge to the part of yourself where the key is kept? This is where the ritual comes in, and I promise it's simpler than it seems. No spells or tons of affirmations needed. All you need is 5 minutes, a quiet place, and the willingness to talk to yourself. Part 3. The 5-minute ritual to change your relationship with money. Okay, let's break it down step by step. The main thing is to be honest with yourself and don't force it. Find a place where you won't be disturbed for 5 minutes. Your car, a corner of a room, anywhere. Sit or lie down comfortably. Step 1. Safe space and visualization. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, release the tension of the day. Another breath in. Release the clamps in your body. Now imagine a place where you feel completely calm and safe. Real or imaginary, a secluded beach, a mountain trail, a quiet room. Truly immerse yourself in this image. Feel the peace. When you feel safe, invite your inner child. Imagine that boy you used to be. Any age that first comes to mind is the right one. Watch him approach. Just observe. How does he look? Confident, scared, doubtful? Step 2. Heart-to-heart talk. Now approach him without judgment, man to man. If he's wary, that's normal. Mentally get down to his level, look him in the eye. Start with simple words of support. I'm with you. You're safe. It's under control. Feel what it's like to finally say this to someone who's been waiting so long. Then gently bring up the topic of money. Say something like, I remember money was often a problem in our house. And ask a direct question. What were you most afraid of back then? Or what did you need that no one gave you? And just listen. Don't interrupt, don't judge. An image, a feeling, or a memory might come. Maybe. I was afraid we'd be poor, or I needed someone to tell me I could handle it. Whatever comes, accept it. Let that kid speak his mind. Step 3. Healing and responsibility. This step is about giving your inner child the support and confidence he lacked. This is the masculine version of care. Not pity, but taking responsibility. Respond to his fears like an adult. If he felt insignificant, you matter simply because you exist. If he was afraid he couldn't cope, I'm the adult now and I'll figure it out. It's my job to provide for us and I can handle it. You're not just covering an old wound, you're rewriting the script. Step 4. Shared vision of success. Now, feeling connected to that kid. Create a new image of the future. But now you're doing it together. He's your main ally. This brings back the excitement and confidence. Together, imagine what financial confidence looks like. How you calmly pay bills. How you receive money with a sense of deserved victory. How you allow yourself what you truly want without internal reproach. See that boy smiling, knowing everything will be okay. Feel that strength in your body. This is how you create new neural pathways associated with money, the foundation for real financial decisions. Take one last deep breath and slowly open your eyes. Part 4. My transformation. When I first started practicing this ritual, it felt a bit strange, but I stayed disciplined. Every day, just 5 minutes, I showed up for that kid. At first, he didn't trust me, but gradually, thanks to consistency, he started to believe. And as he healed, my reality changed. I didn't win the jackpot, but the constant background noise of financial anxiety finally subsided. For the first time in my life, receiving a large payment, I felt not panic, but satisfaction. Making financial decisions became easier. They came from confidence, not fear. I found the courage to take on a project that previously would have seemed overwhelming. The shame over past financial failures faded, replaced by respect for that guy who was just trying to survive. The invisible wall didn't collapse, it dissolved, step by step. With every one of those 5 minutes. Conclusion and call to action. The main lesson. Real financial well-being starts within. It's not about finding a magic pill, but about getting your head straight. Then the clarity and courage for real action will appear. Your financial state is a reflection of your internal programming. You have the power to change this. You can rewrite your script. Start with 5 minutes. Start with a simple conversation. My challenge to you. Try this ritual for 7 days straight. Just a week. Be consistent. Then come back to the comments and share your results. Your story might help someone else take the first step. Thanks for being here. Be honest with yourself.